will work 2 phases in forward lying twist. The first phase is a dynamic phase, so we will just take 5 breaths before lying the torso on the mat and spending a little bit longer in that position. Make your mat a comfortable place to lie face down on by covering it with a blanket if you wish. You may also prefer, as I do, to rest your chest on a cushion, so have one to hand. Sit in the middle of your mat with the torso facing forwards, but the right thigh dissecting the mat in half widthways. Both knees will be closest to the left side of your mat, the left knee tucked behind the right knee. The palms of the hands will support you in the first phase of the posture, so make sure you place them as wide as the mat if you can, with the middle finger facing forwards and all fingers nicely spread out. Keep your elbows soft so that you don't take the weight as force into the shoulder blades. And try and press more through the palm of the right hand. This will push force through the right side of the front ribs and move them slightly back to increase the strong sensation of twist through your lumbar spine and mid-back. Breathe wide across the chest and collarbones and deep into your abdomen and the sides of your waist. Keep the shoulder blades low against the force through the back and as soft as possible over the tops of your shoulders. With your next exhalation, start to walk the hands forward to lower your torso to the mat. If you are not comfortable lying flat on the mat, place a cushion underneath the right side of your chest to help absorb some of the force. This will also help the left side of your torso to drop closer to the mat. Now take the elbows out and place them on the floor in line with your shoulders and turn your head to the right. You want the shoulder blades to stay in a relaxed position low on the back ribs, so let softness run down through the upper arms into the forearms, wrists and fingers. Observe the natural activity in the muscles of your body as you lie in this twisted position, and encourage softness from the muscles of the legs and the thighs into the hips and the lower back, through the sides of your waist and abdomen, in between the ribs at the front and the back, and across the collarbones. Soften around the edges of the shoulder blades and over the tops of your shoulders, into the sides of your neck and through the base of your skull. Take your mind to your spine and slowly feed your breath through the center of your spine, gently releasing the forces that are generated by this twisting posture through the muscles that run alongside the spine. Take 3 more breaths in this posture. With your next exhalation, slowly open the eyes and bring the hands underneath the shoulders to help push yourself away from the floor. Now carefully take your knees around to the right side of the mat so that you are sitting on your left thigh with the feet at the back and the hands at the front. Place the hands generously wide on the mat and incline the torso so that your chest casts a shadow over the front of the left thigh. Keep the elbows soft so that your shoulder blades don't take too much force, and press through the palm of the left hand to direct the force backwards through the left side of your ribcage. Feel the dynamic twist through the muscles, organs and myofascia of the torso. Engage with the stretch from the inside out using the inhalation and the natural release in the soft tissues that accompanies the exhalation. Try to keep softness through the muscles of expression in your face, around your eyes and mouth and through the forehead. With your next exhalation, start to walk the hands forward, folding the torso over the thighs and bringing the chest to the floor or cushion. Place the forearms parallel to the outside edges of the mat with the elbows level with your shoulders and turn your head to the left. The twist through your spine extends from the base to the top, generating a force that radiates through the surrounding tissues and joints. Encourage softness throughout your torso so that the force can move freely through the muscle fibers, organs, and joint capsules. Let the inhalation draw the force up into itself, and then use your exhalation to help displace and release it. Soften from the base of the skull and through the back of your neck, over the tops of your shoulders and around the edges of the shoulder blades. Soften from the armpits through the sides of your ribcage to the hip crests, and through the back, waist and lumbar spine, around the edges of your sacrum. Soften at the front of your hips, and through the back of your hips into the backs of your thighs. Soften the muscles that are wrapped around your thighs and into the backs of the knees, and soften through the calf muscles into the soles of your feet. With your next exhalation, gently open your eyes and slowly place your hands underneath your shoulders so that you can carefully push your torso away from the floor and out of the posture. Crocodile pose is a relaxing posture that helps to release a build-up of tension through the lower back. Again, place a cushion underneath you strategically if you need to for comfort. Using the whole length of your mat, lie face down, taking the feet as wide as your mat. Take the big toes to the outside edges of the mat so that your feet and knees are turned outwards, and make a pillow for your forehead by placing one hand on top of the other with the palms face down. Rest your forehead on your hands and close your eyes. Soften through the arms and into the shoulders, around the edges of the shoulder blades and through your back. After practicing a twisting posture, we are sometimes left with residual force that can accumulate in areas such as the lumbar spine and pelvis. I find that a gentle wiggle through the waist and pelvis in Crocodile can help to release and soothe these areas. This is not compulsory though, and you may simply prefer to use your breath to help the release through the joints of the lower back and hips. You can stay here as long as you feel you need to, but after 2 more breaths, I will start to guide you out of this posture. With your next exhalation, bring your feet one at a time back towards the center line of the mat so that your big toes are touching. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, and as you exhale, push yourself onto your knees and sit the hips back onto your heels. You can now fold forward into child's pose if you want to prolong the feeling of relaxation and release.